Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Luring Lamb, and today I have my October favorites video. So basically, my favorites are comprised of quite a few categories. I actually even forgot two of my favorites because October just felt so long. And I'm sorry this is so late. I meant to post this like 2 weeks ago, then last week, but it's just been my transition to be working full-time and trying to put up as many videos as I was before and trying to juggle both times. Now I have a light, which is one of my favorites. So it should be a bit easier because I won't have to depend on natural light. I can play by my own lighting specifications. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get into my October favorites. So I don't have any beauty favorites this month, so I'm going to start with TV. So also TV, I realize I have so many TV favorites. It's because I watch like certain shows with certain people on certain days of the week or like once or twice a month. And then I have quite a few shows I'm keeping up with. So for my favorites, I'm going to pick 3. And the rest of them I'm going to do a video every other Friday. So it'll be a favorites video month on Friday and this TV video a month, so it'll probably be in the mid part of the month, which will talk about all the TV shows I'm currently watching that month, what I'm liking about them, that kind of thing. So I'm only going to pick 3 for my favorites, and those are going to be the 3 shows that I think, all the shows I'm watching I love, but the 3 shows that I'm currently watching that I think are just putting out even better content than I expected. So the first show I'm actually going to pick is Superstore. Now, Superstore is on its 3rd season. It's such a good show. I really enjoy it. I'm a few episodes behind, but the few I've seen of this season have been so funny. The second half of the last season, not all the episodes were aired in Canada, and they weren't put on the app, so I didn't get to see the last 2 episodes of last season, so I had to look up the plot synopsis, but that's what I've been really enjoying this month. The Global app too, if you're Canadian. The Global app is by far the best TV watching app out of Global, CTV, and City TV. So that's where I love that shows are on Global because the commercials are not too long and it's not as crazy. CTV is not bad, but City is literally horrible. If you're Canadian, you know what I'm talking, and watch that, you know what I'm talking about. The next show is The Gifted, and this is on its 1st season, and it's a Fox show if I'm not mistaken. And I really enjoy this. I watch it with my friend Ray. We Skype audio while we watch, so it's a little bit, times are a bit off because, you know, when commercials break on different channels. But I'm really enjoying it. Every week it gets so much better. The promos look horrible. Like, I always end the episode, I'm like, I'm so excited for next week. And then I see the promo. Also, sorry if you can hear all this noise. Somebody's blending a drink in the background with this magic bowl and I can hear it. It's very irritating. And the dog's barking. Anyway, after I finish watching the episode, I'm really excited to watch the next week. So then I see the promo and I'm like, ew. But then I watch next week's, I'm like, this is so good. So if you've seen the promos, I definitely give it a shot, even if you've seen them and said, like, lame. So I've seen some of the X-Men movies, but me and my friend Ray, who I also watched The Gifted with, have been watching the X-Men. Well, he's been rewatching, and I've been rewatching / watching, mostly watching. The X-Men movies, we just finished catching up. We just finished watching Logan, so we're up to date. So I'm really into the X-Men universe more so than, you know, before when I was watching it, when I was younger. And then the next show I've been really enjoying is The Middle. The Middle is on its last season, which is sad. Like, I was really sad it got canceled last year, but I'm happy they gave it one whole season to wrap up rather than a few episodes. I think it'll do a better job at wrapping up. I love this show. I feel like it's super relatable and still draws a line of being zany and funny. I think it's one of the best, like, sitcoms that I've ever seen. Like, it's one of my favorites. It's so underrated, and that's such a shame because I feel like when it goes off air, so many more people are going to see it and realize how great it is. But I'm really enjoying this season so far. I'm only on the 3rd episode this season, so I am a bit behind. But, like, watching the 1st episode, I was just like, I've missed this. Because I did miss the finale of season 8, so I had to buy that on iTunes, and I just watched it in September because I thought I might as well just wait. But loving it so much. Now into music I'm not going to parse down and do like a separate video like the TV show, but I don't have that many song favorites or music favorites. So my music favorites comprise of the 2 new blackbear songs this month. There's one other one, but I didn't really enjoy it, so I'm not including it. The first song's Playboy Shit, and the second one's Up in This featuring Tinashe, or Tinashe, I think that's how you pronounce it. Both the songs are really good. They're coming from his upcoming EP, Cybersex, which releases in November, I think November 27th, which I'm really excited for. Then I've been listening to The Way I Are by BB Rexa, which is a song I've listened to before and got addicted to before, but I just feel like October was a month where I really got into it. Then I've been listening to Make This Song Cry by K. Michelle, which was released, I believe, it was either late September or early October. but I love that song. It's a very ballad type pop song. Like, it's upbeat, like in certain parts, but it's very ballady. And then 2 albums I've enjoyed this month are Control by SZA. I loved the song The Weeknd. I'm still addicted to it. But I got really into it last month, and I've always wanted to get her album. And then I was talking to my friend Thomas, who I've mentioned before on this channel, well, I didn't mention to him. He saw my video, and then we were talking, and he mentioned, that's how it happened, you know. And then he mentioned that the album is so good, like I should listen to it like really soon if I can. And then I was like hemming and hawing, like, well, should I wait a little while? But then I decided to leap on it because, you know, I like getting that recommendation, also knowing it's a really highly acclaimed album, just like pushed me that step further, and I'm really enjoying the album. The last music favorite is actually another album, and it's Smile by Simon Webb, who is one of the members of Blue, which is a boy band. And I really love this album. It's very ballady, which I love a good ballad album. Yeah, I was just really enjoying it. That was when I pre-ordered. So I pre-ordered, I think, 2 months before, and I was just like counting down the days because only 2 songs were released. So excited. And then I have 2 things here, my forgotten favorites. So the last song is Still in Love by Girlicious featuring Sean Kingston. This is an old song, I think 2008. Just been really getting back into it. Really enjoying it. I really like some like Girlicious songs. Like, I haven't gone to the second album, but like they're broken up, so like what's the rush, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, movie. So movie favorite is Deadpool. I had not seen this film before. I was watching with my friend Ray because it's in the X-Men universe, which I wasn't even aware of, but it is. And I was like, wow, wouldn't have known that. But yeah, I really enjoyed watching it. Like, I'd never seen it before. I didn't know too much about the film. I'd actually avoided spoilers. And I'm happy I watched it now because the second one obviously hasn't been released, so I'm in with the crowd. Like, I know what they're all talking about. Now I have 2 last favorites. Only one last favorite. One's a random favorite, and the other one's what I'm looking forward to. So my random favorite is work in October. At the beginning of October, I got hired because I've been looking for a job for a while. It's just hard because when I have to transport myself and I live in a town and have to bus, I need to make sure it's logistically possible. But I found a job in my town, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And yeah, it's just been a really good situation. I feel very comfortable. Yeah, and it's going good. And anyway, what I'm looking forward to after reflecting back, it's good to look forward. I'm looking forward to some good reads, like not Goodreads, the app, some good reading materials and hangouts. I just have quite a few hangouts planned. I have one hangout with my friend Jenny, who I haven't seen since September, so we can catch up. I have some hangouts with, of course, Ray and Carly, who I hang out with like every week, with my cousin. So many like fun like things happening. And also excited for some of the birthdays this month. One of them is at the end of this month, like whenever there's a family birthday, my brother's birthday, and the other one is my friend Ray's birthday, which was actually the beginning of this month. So happy belated birthday, Ray, if you're watching this. And yeah, I already said happy birthday, just FYI, I wasn't just being a bad friend and be like, oh, happy birthday, like this far down the line. Just for the other. I was kind of a bad friend because I was confused on the day, but you know, it's all good. But yes, that is my October favorites. So I want to thank you so much for watching. Definitely let me know what some of your favorites are, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.